Parrots.
You and your dinosaurs. Hello, all you folks out there in YouTube land. Lord Crooked Squirrel with the lovely kitty.
Hello, everybody.
And this is our first look at Avorion. There's lovely little beast here. It was released on the 23rd of January 2017. I recently received this as a key. And it sells for $17.99 in early access. Alright, we have your single player, multiplayer settings. Come on, settings. There you go. Game settings, player name, damage numbers, blah blah blah. Re-enable all the hints. You can also get your retrograde and prograde markers, which are always nice to have. Video settings.
Music down.
Music down. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. Graphic settings, etc. You can also change your UI color to any one of 16.5 million colors. Sound. We can turn the music down, or we can turn it way up, or we can turn it back down again, because that was a request. The sound effects, interface noises, and the amount of silence between music tracks, which is always a good thing. The controls are the controls. I don't know what those are yet. That's okay. It does have rebindable keys, so I'm pretty sure we'll be okay. Single player, create new.
Crooked Squirrel. Squirrel.
Squirrel Dropita! Haha! Because I'm weird.
Squirrel what?
Squirrel Dropita! Okay, we're going to turn the collision off there, and we're going to set the difficulty to beginner, because we don't know anything, and no, I'm not playing online. Ha! Thrusters will increase our rotational speed. Well, okay, cool. It's actually starting the single player server. Doesn't do anything else, mind. Procedurally generated galaxy. I have no idea what's in it. Nobody else does either. It's all random based on the system timer and the seed and a bunch of other stuff. Or well, at least the seed. I think it's actually dependent on when you kick it over too.
A smuggler's market will buy everything, including stolen or suspicious goods.
But only for 15% of the usual price. Yep.
Okay.
That's about what you would expect anyway. Spacebar. Yeah, we'll screw. Yes, allow access, damn you. Nope, don't want to play the tutorial. We're going to go there. Yes, yes, yes. And of course, it gives us a thing for releasing our mouse. Don't show that again. Go away. And you will decelerate over time, actually. We're going to go see what this is. Ooh. We have happy bars and no fuel requirement, apparently. Negative 444 by 68, so this actually just looks interesting at this point.
Looks like a ball of molten lava.
Yeah, actually I'm thinking it's probably minerals.
Yeah.
That we are currently busy carving away. Okay, so it's Voxel-destructibility. There's the station. There's another object over there. We're going to blow up some more of this, though. And you don't actually have to... You can just hold the button and carve it.
Ooh!
Of course, the damage is variable based on how big a chunk you're actually dealing with, which is a good thing. I take no issue with that. I have no idea what's in the hold now. Oh, we do actually have something. Okay. There's the station we came from. I don't know what that is. But right now we're stuck at 75 meters per second. So whatever, if it's all that far away, chances are that's not the station we came from. This is. I mean, some of these things looks like we got some of these things that are good for mining. There's gates all over the place. I need a docking port, and that looks like one. At least looks like it could be. Probably should slow down. X number of meters per second. We'll try not to collide with this thing too hard. Uh-huh. So we're going to do a little mining. Okay. And if you need to break in a hurry, there are ways to do that. You can get a retrograde or prograde marker. You actually have the retrograde and prograde markers. If you want to turn around and go someplace different. I'm not sure how to dock with it now that I've undocked. I'm not going there.
Yeah, you docked and undocked.
Well, I was docked to begin with and I undocked. I didn't actually dock. I was looking for... Okay. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to do this. And let's have a look at the controls here real quick. Key bindings. No turning. Left control and right control. You could actually walk around your ship. Interact with F. Okay. I'm not sure why F, but if that's what you want to do. Ship menu, player menu, I and P, okay. Toggle flight assist.
Well, there is an entire alphabet of controls. Jesus Christ.
Yep, it's actually a lot. I was to be honest, that's what I was expecting. If I can find that thing I thought was a docking port again. This looks like an approach vector. It says go this way to someplace else entirely. Alright. So player menu. And of course paying your crew is apparently a thing. Not that I would expect it not to be. Okay, the physics here aren't too bad, but they're not what I consider ideal. Not necessarily ideal. There should be a way. There should actually.
Oh God.
You do actually have maneuvering thrusters.
It should have a controller port.
Well, unfortunately, that's the thing we don't have is actually a controller.
Yeah.
So I have no idea what we're doing or where we're going, but apparently there's some stuff here. Let's go that way. Because reasons.
I can say in advance that without a controller, I will never play this game.
Yeah, honestly, controller support I think would be really nifty for this. And of course it's early access, so they have the opportunity to do that. I think the folks who are running this show would be interested in what we have to say, though.
Yeah, my suggestion is as soon as possible add controller support, because the alphabet of key bindings and
a lack of, well, the thing that bugs me the most is the lack of obvious controller ports. I get that you're trying to be elite from way back in the day, but knowing where the docking ports are would be a really valid thing. If I can't tell where they are, then your game does me no good whatsoever, because I can't do anything.
Maybe it's in the tutorial.
I'll find out someday. Probably not now, though.
Yeah.
Alright, because tutorials tend to be really boring for people. So.
Yeah, the controller is not only because it's easier. There are gamers that have issues with their hands for different reasons. And having to use the keyboard makes some games impossible to play.
Or at least a little more difficult.
I'm speaking for myself and on behalf of all other gamers that have these issues. So I'm requesting and / suggesting to the developers if they could add the controller support. Otherwise, I will never play this game.
Alright, so I think that's going to be about it for us this time. This has again been Avorion. This is actually their beta. They need to polish this up a bit, I think. Make your docking ports a little more clear. Do all of the other fun things so that we can work out how to trade and do all the other stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Not my favorite game this week, but certainly not the worst thing we've seen recently, so I suppose that's okay.
For an early access, I will not give it such a low grade as usual. You know, I'm the harsh critic here. It can be interesting, but there is a caveat.
Yep. Alright, so between now and our next abomination, be safe, be sane,
and let's make games fun again. See ya.